welcome back to the channel. Today, we step into the final and most devastating chapter of Cixin's universe. A story where victory turns to dust, where peace hides a deeper terror, and where the true nature of the cosmos finally reveals itself. This is Death's End, the conclusion of the Remembrance of Earth's Past trilogy, a universe where dimensions collapse, civilizations evaporate, and stars themselves become weapons. But Death's End is not just a finale. It is the ultimate answer to the question, how does a civilization truly die? The illusion of peace. After Luoji saves Earth with dark forest deterrence, humanity enters a golden age. Cities rise higher, technology recovers, science flourishes again, people dare to dream. For the first time in centuries, Earth breathes. But this peace is a lie wrapped in sunlight, because the dark forest is still there. The hunters are still listening. The trigger of deterrence still hangs over humanity like a silent sword, and the one holding that sword grows old. What happens when a weapon that keeps the universe silent depends on a man who cannot live forever? A new protagonist, Cheng Xin. Enter Cheng Xin, a quiet, gentle aerospace engineer who unknowingly becomes the key to humanity's future. She is not like Luoji, not cynical, not ruthless, not hardened by cosmic fear. She believes in compassion. She believes in peace. She believes in the goodness of civilization. And in Cixin's universe, that belief will cost everything. Cheng Xin represents the softest part of humanity, a heart that cannot accept cruelty, even when cruelty is the only shield. Her kindness is beautiful and fatal, the beginning of the end. As Luoji's life nears its end, the world must choose a new swordholder, a new person with the authority to broadcast the coordinates of the solar system to the entire universe. The most powerful button in existence, the one weapon that keeps Earth alive. And they choose Cheng Xin, a decision made from trust, from hope, from emotion. And that one decision begins the slow fall toward the end of humanity, because the universe has no mercy for those who believe in mercy. The betrayal of kindness. The crisis arrives. Trisolaris watches, waits, calculates. They know Luoji is dying. They know humanity's shield is weakening. They know a new swordholder may hesitate. And when Cheng Xin replaces Luoji, the universe shifts. The deterrence system still stands, but the heart behind it has changed. The hunters in the forest can smell fear, the doomsday broadcast threat. Trisolaris sends a simple message. Hand over the position of your new swordholder, or we will strike instantly. To survive, Earth only needs one thing. Cheng Xin must be willing to push the button and burn both civilizations if necessary. It is the cruel logic of the dark forest. But Cheng Xin cannot do it. She cannot bring herself to kill billions, even in deterrence. Her compassion is pure, and in that purity, the universe finds weakness, the fall of deterrence. When the moment comes, Cheng Xin hesitates, just a moment, just a breath, and in that single instant, the deterrence collapses, the shield shatters, the predators awaken, and the Trisolarans strike. The staircase program fails. Earth's last hope, a near-light-speed missile designed to destroy the Trisolaran fleet, fails under sabotage. Humanity's dreams of survival evaporate. Within hours, Earth becomes a prisoner of Trisolaris. And the reason is simple. Humanity trusted kindness in a universe ruled by fear. The era of judgment. The moment Trisolaris wins, the skies darken, global communication collapses. The Trisolaran droplet probes descend from orbit, tiny, perfect, and unstoppable. One droplet slices through Earth's entire space fleet, as if cutting through water. Thousands of ships, millions of lives, gone in seconds. Humanity kneels. The deterrence is broken. The cosmic hunters have seen weakness, and the strongest predator near Earth steps out of the shadows. Trisolaris now controls the solar system, the age of the do-as-you-please era. With their victory secured, Trisolaris does not exterminate humanity. They humiliate it. Humanity enters a dark era historians later call the do-as-you-please era. Humans are allowed to live, but only within strict limits. Technology is frozen. Space travel is banned. Cities shrink. The population collapses. Every person knows the stars are no longer for them. The universe has already judged humanity as a minor species barely worth destroying. This is the cruelty of survival logic. Why kill what is no longer a threat? Humanity loses its place in the cosmos. Even worse, Trisolarans enforce new rules. All research above a certain level is forbidden. All telescopes pointing outward must be dismantled. No new communication with space is allowed. For humans, this is worse than death. The species that once dreamed of the stars is now chained to a single planet. Hope becomes a myth. The universe becomes a prison, the one man who cannot accept defeat. But deep in this darkness, one man refuses to surrender. Wang Wei, a brilliant strategist determined to rebuild deterrence. He believes what humanity lost was not technology, but the will to be cruel when necessary. He begins working in secret on a new doomsday weapon, one that could restore fear, one that could bring back balance. But his weapon will be too late, because the universe is already moving toward its next stage, a stage worse than invasion, worse than slavery, a stage where existence itself begins to crumble. Dimensional collapse, the dark forest strike. For years, Earth thought Trisolaris was the only threat, but the dark forest is full of predators. When a distant civilization detects the tiny radio signals from the solar system during Cheng Xin's hesitation, they fire a dark forest strike, a relativistic object moving near the speed of light, invisible, unstoppable, aimed directly at the sun. A bullet fired across the galaxy. When it arrives, it passes through the solar system with unimaginable power. It does not explode. It does something worse. The two-dimensional catastrophe. The strike collapses the solar system from 3 dimensions into 2 dimensions. Planets flatten, stars unravel, orbits distort. Physics breaks down. Earth becomes a collapsing sheet of matter. Continents turn into lines. Oceans become shimmering ribbons. Humanity becomes a smear. Everything, culture, memory, history, is erased in a single cosmic moment. This is true extinction, not death, but the unraveling of reality. The solar system folds like paper, the end of Trisolaris. In the collapse, the Trisolaran fleet dissolves. Their homeworld disappears. Their civilization is wiped clean. Their suns tear into ribbons of energy. Humanity's conquerors are annihilated by something they never saw coming. Every hunter is prey to a greater hunter. This is the law of the forest, the survivors. Only a few humans escape. Cheng Xin, Guan Yifan, and a handful of others in cryogenic starships. They flee into interstellar space, watching the solar system collapse into a flat cosmic painting. Everything they knew, everyone they loved, is gone. They float alone in the eternal dark. The end of the universe searching for a new home. Centuries pass. The surviving humans travel from star to star in faint hope of refuge. They find worlds destroyed by dark forest strikes, dimensional collapses, civilizations fleeing extinction. The universe is dying. From place to place they see the same fate: silence, fear, abandonment. It becomes clear. The dark forest logic consumes everything, the discovery of the last pocket universe. Eventually, Cheng Xin and Guan Yifan discover a cosmic miracle. A small pocket universe created artificially. A safe zone to survive the collapse of the main universe. It is tiny, fragile, barely stable, but it is somewhere to live. And perhaps, somewhere to begin again. Cheng Xin's final choice. Cheng Xin, who once accidentally destroyed humanity, now has one last chance to save what remains. She chooses compassion again. But this time, kindness is the only path left. She steps into the new universe with the survivors, leaving behind the collapsing cosmos. She understands now. Cruelty may protect civilizations, but it cannot rebuild them. Only compassion can, the death of everything. In the final pages, the main universe collapses into a single point. Dimensions fold, stars vanish, time dissolves, and all creation returns to silence. Not destruction, but renewal. One universe ends so another may begin, a new beginning. In the pocket universe, a faint new star rises. Cheng Xin and the last humans look at its weak, warm glow. A new cosmos, a new chance, a small hope. For the first time in ages they smile. Because even in the deepest dark, even at death's end, humanity still chooses to begin again.